I screamed for help, but my stepmother slammed the door shut, ensuring no one would come. I survived, but the scars never faded. I could hardly look at myself in the mirror without feeling sick. I was forced to wear a mask because my face was hideous and I was locked in my room. Kate started a rumor that I was cursed, and one look in my eyes would kill a person. The rumor spread like a wildfire, and I became the cursed witch, and Kate became the most eligible bachelorette of the town. Our father wanted to marry her to Duke Edgar, the wealthiest man in the kingdom. To impress him, he threw a grand ball for all the elites. My stepmother didn't want anyone in the party to see me, so she locked me in my room, warning me against showing my hideous face to anyone. I listened to the music and chatter drifting up to my room. I wondered what it would be like to mingle with the royal guests or wear a fancy dress. I looked out my window to the moon. It was my 18th birthday. Most girls would have a party or blow out candles. They'd at least get a gift of some kind. Instead, no one had even mentioned it at all. I opened the dusty chest and pulled it out. It was the most beautiful dress I had ever seen. Looking in the mirror, I hardly recognized myself. I usually wore my sister's hand-me-downs, dresses that were faded and out of date. For the first time in a long time, I felt beautiful. A thought entered my mind. Should I go to the ball? No one would even notice if I snuck downstairs. I just wanted a glance of the party. That was it. I crept down the stairs, taking it all in. Everyone looked so happy and free. But I never thought that someone would actually talk to me.
Have we met before?
I assure you, we haven't. No one ever touched me. Most people wouldn't even look at me because of the rumored curse.
The pleasure is all mine. I'm Edgar.
Edgar, come, let's make a toast to our future. My sister will only bore you. She barely speaks English and isn't allowed in society.
I could feel Kate's eyes burning into my neck with fury. I would pay for this, I knew. But at the moment, nothing else mattered. I walked away with Edgar. And I didn't care. Consequences be damned. Finally, it was just the two of us. He was nothing at all like I expected. I assumed he would be like the rest. Aloof, dismissive, cruel. Yet the only thing I could detect in his voice was exhaustion.
It is a bit of a prison, isn't it? Apologies. I needed a reprieve from the vultures.
I thought men like you thrived on adoration.
Hardly. I find desperation highly distasteful. You're a breath of fresh air. Why didn't you arrive sooner?
Am I really to believe you aren't familiar with the rumors in your own kingdom? Surely you must know who I am, and that you've just committed social treason.
Oh, I've heard all about you, Alessandra Barrett. Just as I'm sure you've heard what everyone has to say about me.
Edgar Collins, the most eligible duke in the land, known for his sharp wit, intelligence, and unmatched skill with a sword. Women swoon at the mere mention of his name.
A tedious reputation.
You shouldn't be here with me.
Shouldn't I?
Are you not afraid of the curse? I bring death to those who look me in the eye. Haven't you heard?
And yet, I'm still breathing, Alessandra. I'd prefer death over this snooze fest any day. And perhaps I have a penchant for danger.
You're not afraid of me? Most people are afraid of me.
Most people are fools. I prefer to make my own judgments. Everybody thinks they know what I want.
You should probably go talk to my sister, Kate.
Why would I do that? Not quite my taste, I'm afraid.
Nor mine. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. I appreciate honesty more than you could possibly imagine.
The Duke wasn't at all what I'd seen in other noblemen. Not that I'd engaged with many, but Edgar seemed different.
You aren't wed?
You think any man in his right mind would court and marry the cursed girl? Besides, I'm not interested in marriage.
No interest at all?
None. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Duke.
You are witty, Miss Barrett. And trust me, nothing about you is disappointing.
The air seemed chill at his words, and I couldn't help but look up into his eyes again. Something about him was so undeniably alluring that my heart ached.
If I had my way, I'd never marry either. This is all my mother's doing, and it's an exhausting circus. My future Duchess will be very disappointed. I have no interest in love.
Nor I. I realized we were both stuck in very different prisons of their own.
What do you want, if not marriage?
Freedom.
Freedom. You and me both.
Marry me. We can sign a contract, so there's no confusion as to what this is. I couldn't tell what he was thinking. Was that awe in his eyes? Shock? My heart pounded as the silence ticked on, wondering if I had just made the gravest mistake of my life. And that's when Kate arrived. She was shocked to see Edgar talking to me.
There you are, Your Grace. I'm sorry you had to endure my heinous sister. She shouldn't even be allowed in public.
Seeing Kate arrive, I decided to walk away. But Edgar defended me.
I disagree. She's far more interesting than any other woman in attendance. And far more beautiful.
What's going on? You were supposed to seduce the Duke! What happened?
She spoke to the Duke. She ruined everything. Mother, she always does.
You despicable child! You're just an illegitimate child! You're no match for a future Duke like Edgar. You're not qualified to be his wife.
Katrina! I've never once thought about marrying Edgar!
Liar! You are just like your mother. She tempted my father. I won't let you do the same to Edgar that your mother did to ours.
They were right, I thought. I didn't deserve a nobleman like Edgar. But the night's surprises weren't over yet. Who's there? Who might you be?
I am William Lancaster. It's a pleasure to meet the elusive cursed girl.
Thank you, Sir Lancaster. There was something warning me away from the man. Something I couldn't shake. Sir!
I'm sorry to startle you. I just wanted to give you this.
Blue roses were rare. I had only ever heard about them in stories. I'd never seen one before. A blue rose?
The rose's beauty comes alive when you're wearing it.
Sir William!
Dance with me.
Another nobleman wanted to be with me. I just couldn't believe it. Before I could think, we were already back in the party hall.
William Lancaster. I see you have graced us with your presence uninvited. I just stopped by to remind you of your debt.
How kind of you to show. The more the merrier.
I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend anyone. Not at all. I see you've met my eldest daughter.
I'm sure you've been taken with our daughter's beauty. She's yet to be wed.
Yes, you know how impulsive I can be. I always get what I want. I have to cut this visit short. I'm sorry we won't share a dance this evening, Alessandra, but soon.
I wish you safe travels.
The clock is ticking, Baron and Baroness.
Disrespectful, arrogant man! How dare he show up like this?
Now, Katrina, don't make a scene. He's left, and that's that. You know what he's capable of.
Katrina threw a vicious glance at me and walked away. Outside of the mansion, Sir Williams got to his buggy.
Everything has been arranged and is according to plan.
Very good. They have something up their sleeve. I want to know what it is.
About Alessandra. Are you sure about this?
Yes, I never had second thoughts. You of all people should know that.
I understand, sir.
Alessandra, I will surely make you mine.
It had been a few days since the grand ball. My life had gone back to normal, with the exception of William's unexpected visits. He was determined to court me, but I still couldn't figure out how I really felt about him. Something in my gut twisted every time he was near, and I still had a feeling there was unsettled business going on between him and my father. I still thought about the Duke from time to time. I hadn't seen Edgar since the ball, and it was beginning to nag at me. After my blunt proposal, I'm not sure what I expected, but it certainly wasn't silence. It was just before sunrise one morning when I made my way down the stairs, and my father was standing there waiting for me.
Alessandra, you're 18 now. As the Baron's daughter, you're to receive a personal knight to serve as your bodyguard.
What? I didn't understand. I was never included in any of the royal traditions.
A personal knight has been selected just for you.
For me? But I thought I wasn't entitled to that.
Well, after your unexpected appearance the other night at the ball, there's been some scrutiny. If your sister's going to marry Edgar, we need to be perceived as royals through and through. That includes you now. Oliver! Mom.
I made a mental note to tell him to never call me ma'am again.
I think it would be best to hold a private ceremony. Oliver, is that all right with you? It's already an honor for me to serve you. I don't need any recognition or glory. Simply doing my duty gives me great joy.
I felt like I'd seen that smile before, but I couldn't quite place it. He stood in front of me, and I couldn't believe that I was getting my personal knight. Rise, Sir Oliver, my knight.
I, Oliver Fitzwilliam, a knight of the Royal Guard, hereby solemnly swear that from this day forward, my sword will be used to protect the first daughter of the Baron, Alessandra Elizabeth Barrett. I promise to forever render my service to her. My body and my soul will be bound by this oath to her and only her.
I, Alessandra Elizabeth Barrett, the first daughter of the Baron, have heard the oath of Oliver Fitzwilliam and accept the sword that will be used to protect me. From this day forth, I will be using his service, rewarding and punishing him. I will forever hold his words in my heart, and his body and soul will be bound to me with this oath. I'm sure you've heard stories about me. I'm sorry you have to be a personal knight to someone like me. I'm sure it's a huge disappointment.
Alessandra, nothing about you is disappointing. I will always be by your side.
Thank you, Sir Oliver. I would like to get to know you better as well. Sir Oliver, I am to show you to your rooms.
Thank you. Alessandra, I will take my leave and find you shortly.
Of course, Sir Oliver. I couldn't help but feel like I was missing something very important. But just then, Sir Williams arrived.
Who is that?
Oh, that's William Lancaster.
Is Sir Lancaster courting Alessandra?
He certainly has the intention. But for now, they're just getting to know each other. He seems well off and very taken with her. He even brings her blue roses, although I can't say she's too smitten with the man.
Am I to understand that Alessandra isn't treated very well here?
I would never have thought the Baron would treat one of his own this way, even if her mother was a maid.
She's still his daughter. His blood still flows through her veins.
I know. She's resilient, taking all of their abuse for so many years. She deserves so much more than this.
I will make sure no one ever hurts her again.
The next day, after hearing that I had never been on a horse, Sir Oliver decided to teach me how to ride. I settled back into the warmth of him before realizing what I was doing. Sorry!
I'm just glad you feel at ease with me, Mom. You only ever have to be yourself with me.
What is this I'm feeling? Why is my heart thumping so loud and fast? Please, call me by my name.
Only if you call me Oliver.
Something about Sir Oliver made me feel alive, but I knew that nothing would ever come of it. Later that day, I couldn't stop blushing when I was having tea with Lily. So, how is it going with your knight? He's quite handsome for a knight. I don't even need to see his full face to tell. Well, he is rather good looking, I guess. I like his smile. It makes me smile. Oh my gosh, Alessandra, look at you! You look so beautiful when you smile.
Yes. You really are beautiful when you smile, Alessandra.
William!
Hello, Alessandra.
Why am I comparing the two men's smiles? That's improper.
Am I disturbing you?
Of course not. You're welcome to join us. I was pleased to see Sir William, but that's when Kate arrived.
Oh, look what we have here.
Kate!
Are you here to court the cursed girl?
Something like that. I hear the Duke has not chosen a bride.
Well, nothing is set in stone yet. I can't imagine anyone else having a stronger connection than we do. I was destined to be a royal.
I'm sure you're right. I guess some of us like to actually put in the work when courting someone.
Kate was furious that Sir William insulted her in front of me. She decided to take that anger out by punishing me. But Sir Oliver saved my life.
Who dares hit me?
You dare lay a hand on her and I'll do more than hit you.
Sir Oliver!
I'm sorry, Mom. I wasn't here to protect you. It's my fault you got hurt.
No, don't blame yourself.
How dare you? I'm the Duke's future wife.
Alessandra, please go inside. I'll take care of this.
No, Oliver. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't worry, Mom. Even if army stands in my way, no one can stop me from avenging you. I can take care of her. You have hurt my lady, and now I must avenge you for that.
What? You're Alessandra's personal knight? Impossible. Mother didn't agree to allow her to have one.
It's true, and it is my honor.
Kneel down before Alessandra and ask for forgiveness.
I'm not kneeling in front of that hideous monster.
Would you rather me slit your throat?
All right, don't touch me. Don't do it. Forgive me, sister.
You're forgiven.
I must get Alessandra back to her room to tend to her burns. I'll come for you tomorrow. I have an important question I want to ask you.
I was eager to know what Sir William wanted to ask me, but I had to wait another day for that. That's when Sir Oliver came close to me and my heartbeat sped up.
Are you all right, Alessandra? I will always protect you. Promise me you won't say yes to anything you don't want with your whole entire heart. Promise me, Alessandra.
I nodded even though I didn't understand.
Good girl. Breathe.
I didn't realize I wasn't breathing. But then suddenly he backed away.
This is dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? But he never said another word. I didn't sleep well that night. Thinking about what had happened between Oliver and me, my heartbeat was faster whenever I thought about Oliver. It was the first time I had felt so strongly. It was so much stronger than anything I had ever felt for William. My feelings for Oliver were more intense. Is this what they call love? Suddenly, a violent wave of nausea swept over me. I had never felt anything so awful. And that's when I noticed the funny smell in the air. Someone has poisoned my pillow! Oliver was devastated when he got to know that I was hurt.
Tell me she will make it! I'm doing everything I can. She seems to be stable for now. They will pay for what they've done. I promise you. I give you my word as your knight and your future husband.
In agony, Oliver took out his mask. And it was Duke Edgar. Why is Edgar pretending to be a knight? What are his intentions? What does Sir William want to ask Alessandra? And most importantly, will Alessandra survive this murder attempt?
To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.
Pocket FM. Download the app now.